Welcome everybody, my name is Mallow, and this is EarthBound. In the last episode, we crawled through the lost underworld, and in this episode, we have finally made it to the 8th sanctuary location. And it's hard. This is a genuinely very difficult area. Speed capsule. As I was saying, very difficult. I should have gave that to Jeff, because Jeff is kind of important. Why did I give it to Paula? Anyways, we have a new enemy. The Soul-Consuming Flame. This guy can actually be really deadly, Freeze Beta. Like, incredibly deadly if you're not doing the, freeze route. Nope. Yeah, they can do that. I believe that's Fire Gamma, which is obviously very bad. But thankfully, they are fairly weak. So if you want to just use Freeze Gamma, go for it. Pooh gained a level. Offense went up by 3, defense went up by 2, speed went up by 3, guts went up by 1, vitality went up by 2, IQ went up by 2, luck went up by 2, maximum HP went up by 24, maximum PP went up by 7. Healing Omega. Finally, Healing Omega is just, simply put, a much stronger chance of healing. I did not mean healing, I meant to say it's a much greater chance of resurrecting a dead party member, because, oh jeez. Thank God I am not up there. Ah, 2 new enemies, the Psychic Psycho and the Major Psychic Psycho, which surprisingly enough are basically kind of copies of each other. These are really interesting enemies. The Major Psychic Psycho has a, well, they can do that, obviously. Not obviously, yeah, obviously. Major Psychic Psycho can use fire attacks, both of them can. Fire Alpha, oh, thank God we have like 80,000 HP by this point in the game. The Major Psychic Psycho is kind of obviously your main target here, and also, most enemies in this area will be weak to freeze, so use that, like, just use that as quickly and as much as you can, because a lot of enemies here are weak to it. Oh, no, that's bad. That is real bad. We're dead. Ness is dead. I mean, thankfully we have, like, our most powerful attackers on our side. Did I mention that this area was hard? Very, very difficult. Very difficult. Paula gained a level. Offense went up by 2, speed went up by lung. Speed went up by lung. Look at Paula's sprite, because she's kind of like done a fusion dance with Ness, and it's one of my favorite things. I was not expecting that. Bag of Dragonite drain food lunch, apparently. Okay. I'm going to use the Cup of Life Noodles on Pooh. And then use BSI Healing Omega on Ness. I'm sorry, I could not take that seriously with the, face of death. Anyways, we're gonna keep going down this way, because there's a thing, Cherub's Band. This is probably going to be weird sounding, but I'm actually going to give this to Ness. And I have very valid reasons for doing that. I will not explain why I am doing that, but it is useful. Anyways, we're going to keep going up. This area is very slow. And keep going around here. Because there's a magic butterfly, and that's actually incredibly useful. How the magic butterfly got into this cave of fire down below, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm not going to question it. Even though I technically just questioned it. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Ness gained a level. Offense went up by 4, defense went up by 2, speed went up by 1, guts went up by 1, vitality went up by 3, IQ went up by 2, luck went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 44, maximum PP went up by 9, Jeff gained a level, guts went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 1. Well, alrighty then. There is a Horn of Life! That will actually be incredibly useful for certain things that are coming up that I'm not going to spoil. That's a bad thing! Oh, well, we actually got a new enemy. We promise it's not Pooh's ancestor. It's completely this is my original character. Do not steal. No! The evil elemental is, a very easy enemy that I honestly don't know why is this late into the game. He's kind of pathetic, at least for a Fire Spring enemy. Anyways, if you just keep attacking him, you will win. He can disrupt your senses, which limits your PSI, but they didn't do that because Pooh has that Brainstone. Pooh gained a level, offense went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 1, maximum PP went up by 2. Alright, we're gonna keep going through my... Jeez! Paula gained a level, offense went up by 3, defense went up by 1, speed went up by 1, guts went up by 2, vitality went up by 1, IQ went up by 3, maximum HP went up by 8, maximum PP went up by 14, and Paula gained Shield Omega, didn't? Maybe I'm losing my mind, I have no idea. I thought she already had Shield Omega. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to check everybody's status, specifically Ness. Okay. Ness is like super underleveled, but you know what? That's okay. This is real bad. We're gonna keep going up and hopefully avoid these enemies. I hate that they can attack you while you're climbing ropes. That's annoying. Never not be annoying. Oh, no! Life up beta to Pooh, and I'm just gonna attack with everybody else. That's probably a really bad idea, but I just want to keep Pooh alive. Ness is also gonna die, but... No! No! Okay, this is a bad thing. I should have just done this to begin with. I shouldn't have tried to be clever or whatever. Jeff gained a level. Offense went up by 1, defense went up by 1, vitality went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, maximum HP went up by something. Alright. Thankfully, we have that Horn of Life. Give to Paula. And that's the stuff. I'm going to use that to revive Pooh. And the reason why is because Pooh knows healing Omega, so we can just quickly heal Ness. Paula gained a level, maximum HP went up by 3, Pooh gained... That's it! Offense went up by 2, defense went up by 4, maximum HP went up by 2, maximum PP went up by 2. Which is an okay level up, and by okay, I mean it was pretty god-awful, but, you know, whatever, I'll take it. Ness gained a level, maximum HP went up by 3. Really? Oh no, which way do I go? I'm actually kind of lost in this area, because I don't know this area as well as I know something like Giant Step, for instance. I'm not going to use PSI because I desperately need to reserve it because I don't have a lot of it at the moment. I was kind of going a little insane. Well, I have a bunch of stuff. Like, I have all the brain food lunches. I have some beef jerky. And I have the 2 magic truffles. I thought I had 3 for some reason. I'll give that to Paula. Because Paula desperately... Oh, boy. Okay. We're right here. Ness, you can have a PSI caramel because you're not as important to everybody else. Well, Paula... Oops. Not now. And Pooh, you can have the magic truffles that I've been saving. No. As well as Paula, you can also eat a PSI caramel. I would highly recommend that you save state or restore point or do anything that you possibly can here. In fact, I'm actually going to do that right now. I will be right back. You finally got here. This is the 8th your sanctuary location. But it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. The Carbon Dog! This is quite possibly, in my personal opinion, probably the hardest boss in the game. I know I just lost a lot of credibility by saying that, but I've never struggled with the boss as much as I struggled with this one. Okay, so what I obviously want to do is, we're going to use some PSI Freeze, because it's most likely weak to that, because fire. That's my lovely assumption. 291, I don't think it is weak to that, but lovely to know. You really just want to keep wailing on this guy with everything you have at the moment. I might actually use the slime generator. Let's see how that goes. Just because. Yep! Because he can do a ton of damage. Alright, PSI, life up, beta to Ness. Keep attacking, keep attacking. PSI, life up, beta to Poo. Just gonna keep mashing. Okay. What? No, no, that's not what I wanted. Don't be acting up on me now. No! My stupid controller. I hate it. I'm gonna do PSI life up beta to Ness. Paula and Jeff are my two primary attackers. Rainbow of colors! Oh boy, okay. Okay. You want to defend? Defend. My god, this is the worst I think I've ever seen my controller act up. Neutralize and defend. Because there we go, that's the obvious killer of that. Anyways, this boss suddenly got way harder. Diamond Dog is brutal. This is why I consider it to be unquestionably the hardest part of the entire game. Hardest boss, mind you. Whenever he puts up a power shield, you really do want to use the neutralizer to get rid of it, because you don't want that to be why to use it. You really don't want him to. Good. Actually, yeah, Jeff is really low on HP, so I might just use the spicy jerky on him. Jeff's HP are maxed out. Ness is on guard. Biting attack. Yep. Neutralizer. Something just fell in my room. I don't know what just fell, but I know it was something. Life up. Paula, you still don't, my god. Paula still doesn't necessarily warrant anything other than life up beta. Paula, you can just use freeze omega. Let's see how freeze omega works. I don't necessarily know what this boss's weakness is. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wail on him. Freeze is obviously, not obviously, but freeze is most definitely my strongest attack at the moment. So I'm just gonna keep using that to just completely wail on him. Diamond Dog was able to move. Okay, bash. Why is my controller so bad? Freeze, beta. No, not freeze, beta. What? Where are we? Threed. I want to use freeze omega. And then obviously we're going to use... obviously. We're going to use freeze... My... Gamma. Honestly, I might need to get a new controller for the rest of this series, because this is kinda dreadful and a little unplayable. Like, it's kind of miserable. Dread, defend. I almost said dread, but yeah, defend, defend, defend. Yeah, neutral. That's why I wanted to get the neutralizer for... Oh! You know what? I'm fine with that. I will take that. PSI, freeze, omega. I will take that. I will take that. I will take that. I thought it was gonna, like, emitting a glorious light is Flash Omega, which has a, you know, very high chance of killing us all instantly. Just die anytime now. Not work on Ness, did not work on Paula. Jeff cannot stop crying. Pooh cannot stop crying. Okay, great. I really could care less. Jeff is obviously our heaviest hitter at the moment. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it! Life up beta to Paula, Bash, and then I have no other options, so... Woo! Who needs Pooh anyways, right? Ness gained a level, offense went up by 2, luck went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 3, Paula gained a level, offense went up by 1, speed went up by 1, luck went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 3, Jeff gained a level, speed, yes, not, Jeff went up by 2, Jeff went up by 2, Jeff went up by 3, Jeff went up by 1. Lovely to know that Jeff is being as powerful as he is. We have reached another sanctuary, but before we go and activate it, I'm going to rearrange my inventory. I'm going to give the pencil eraser to Paula. This is actually important, and I would recommend that you pay attention to this. I'm going to give the town map to Paula. I'm going to give the receiver phone to Paula. I know Okay, I'm going to keep the receiver phone. I'm going to keep the brain food lunches. And do you remember those bags of Dragonite that I have been saving for literally the entire game? Where did I put them? Do I not have them? Because I kind of need them, like, desperately. It's fine, because there's a place where I can... Okay, well, I thought I had, like, 8. I have 3, which is actually more than I thought I did. Okay. Got everything I want. I'm going to check one more time. I want the eraser. For those who have played EarthBound and know what is going to happen, you know why I did that. Anyways, we have reached the final Your Sanctuary. Ness had the feeling that he was being watched by himself as a baby. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the fire spirit.